Alright, so we're working on our main Combi 24HE today, and we are going to be changing the rubber diaphragm inside the diverter valve. So if you look in the description below, I'll put some reasons why you might need to change that rubber diaphragm. But first, you're going to want to loosen these two screws here, slide out the front case, take these two screws out, pop this front case down. So this is only on the hot water circuit, so you're going to need to isolate the cold mains going in. You'll have a little valve underneath like this, so in line with the valve is on, to the side it's isolated. So now that you've done that, we need to take off this front switch first. So just get a Phillips and take off this screw which holds the switch in place. Okay, and then you're going to take the screw out and just slide that to the side, and it will come behind from that nut. So now we have one nut screw up here and 6 screws. So we're first just going to undo this nut here while it's easy and secure. So let's get your spanner and twist it to the right, and then you should be able to twist it out. Okay, now that that's out, I'm gonna pop that to the side. Be careful not to play around with it too much because it's also connected there and you don't want to damage it. So now that that's done, we just have to undo these 6 screws. Let's just get that out of the way. Now sometimes these can be a bit stiff to undo, so you can try putting some WD-40 on them if they are too stiff. And as you undo these last few screws, the front face will start pushing out because there is a spring inside. So as you see, when I start undoing this last screw here, it's just popping forward. So quick note, before you undo these screws, water will come out from the bottom, so to have a container or some or your wet vac. So we're just going to apply pressure down to keep it in place and take out this last screw. That screw to the side, and then this whole unit should just spring forward like that. Okay, so let me show you what's inside here. So we have a spring, a pin, and another one here. Alright, so sometimes this rubber diaphragm splits, so we will need to change it. So we're just gonna take it out. You might need to use a little flathead to pin it out, sometimes they are stuck in. So taking it out, let's suppose it's our new one now. Just gonna put that in place, pop that back in, then we're gonna take our pin and our screw like that, put them like that, and then you're going to place them this way. Then we're going to get our front face, and then we just need to line the pin up with the hole. So like that, as you can see, it's gone through, you can see it. So now we're going to pop in our 6 screws. Now I usually do one in each corner initially, just to hold the plate down, because the spring will still be pushing it forward. Okay, then we're just going to start doing up those screws. Now we don't want to do them too tight, we still need to line up all the other ones, so just pop them in enough so the spring isn't getting in your way. There's one more on the left there. Alright, that's your 6 screws in. Now we're just going to tighten them. So we're going to try to tighten them evenly, one on each side. So we'll do that one, this one, that one, and finally that one. So just go around, make sure they're all nice and tight. Then we're going to pop the copper pipe in back at the top here. So sometimes it can be a bit tricky to find the thread, so just wiggle the top pipe around while you're trying to screw it in. It should help you. Okay, there we go. So if you can't find the thread, then just move it around a little until you catch it. And then, okay, sorry about that, my camera absolutely died. Alright, so Willsy, doing that nut up, just gonna spin it to the left, make sure that is nice and tight. Then just gonna pop our switch back on with the screw. Put that in place. So how it goes on is it hooks under that little lip of the front nut. So there, try to get you a better angle, and it just slides on like that. So once you put this nut on, that's pretty much it. You're just going to unisolate the cold mains going in, make sure you've got no leaks, and the customer will then be happy that their boiler's up and running properly again. That's it.